What's up, YouTube? It's Josh Creates here with another video. In today's video, we have TikTok vent about finding a car, how hard it is to find a car, whether it's new or used. Well, in my case, I think anything that's considered new is still used. I don't think a car is any type of new. It's always used. Someone sat in it. You're not the first person that sat in it. But anyways, it is kind of hard to find a car out here in this economy. A good car, if you could tell that I'm breathing heavily, is because I just came from the gym. But without further ado, let's get right into it.
I am so close to being able to get a car again. I'm just waiting for a financial aid grant. I was supposed to get it yesterday, but it's not here yet. I looked on the website, it's not even dispersed. They didn't even send it out yet. Disperse that shit. Disperse it. Is anyone else waiting for grants to be sent out? And if you are, what do you plan on using the money for?
We have to do some skincare, and I'm also going to talk about the literal fucking hell that is my life trying to find a car. Backstory, I need more water. Okay, backstory, I did have a car. I actually had a very nice car. I had a 2018 Honda Civic. It was very scrumptious. It literally got the job done, and it was just a nice car in general. Nice. My parents leased it for me, and then when the lease term was up, they said, "Hey, Serena, do you want to buy the car?" At the time, I was working in New York City, so I didn't need a car, so like a fucking idiot, I said, "No, Mom, I don't want to buy the car." Looking back on that, I should have fucking slapped myself because I should have purchased that car. That would have been like a great solution to my problems. Anyway, I didn't buy the car. They sold the car. Great, wonderful, whatever. And now I don't have a car. I haven't had a car for at least 8 months now.
What?
I have tried time and time again to buy a car, and it's been an absolute catastrophe disaster every single time. My most recent experience was a few days ago when I went to the Nissan dealership. Now, I know you're saying, "Serena, why would you buy a Nissan?" I don't want a Nissan. Honestly, the only reason I was looking at Nissan is because Nissans are the cheapest car on the market right now. So I go to the Nissan dealership and I find a fucking Sentra. It's 2023. Literally the base model. The only upgrade it has is the interior. So I'm looking at this car. I'm like, whatever, it's fine. It's good enough for me. It's $25,000. Now, $25,000 in my fucking mind for a Nissan is pushing it. You're fucking pushing it, okay? I sit down anyway, and magically, as soon as we sit at the table, it goes from $25,000 to $29,000. And I'm looking at the salesman. I was like, "Sir, I totally understand like the registration fees and the doc fees, but I need a cost breakdown because..."
I'm sorry, I have to pause it, but this is why I hate dealerships. I hate it. I hate it. They always, it's markups. It's called markups. Oh, 25,000 for a Nissan Sentra? Are you serious? Yeah, they ripped her off. But even if you want to buy it private sale, you don't know how good the car is. But that's why you always bring a guy or a mechanic or your significant other who knows, anybody that knows like about cars, to like help you find a good one for a good price, whether off the dealership lot or private sale. But let's continue.
The sticker price literally jumped like $4,000 in a matter of seconds. He's like, "Well, we don't give out the cost breakdown sheet." And I was like, "If you can't give me a cost breakdown, I'm not interested in the car at all." So he leaves, he comes back, 10 minutes later, he magically has the cost breakdown. Me and my brother sit and we're looking through the sheet and we're going through. And when I tell you there was shit listed that I don't even know how you could charge for because it's not there, it's not in the car, my brother goes, "Hey, there's $300 listed here for window tint, but I didn't see any tinted windows in the car. This is the inside of the car. Do y'all see any tinted windows? Because I don't." So my brother is like, "Okay, well, that's giving very much suspicious." So me and him are like looking across the table like, "Bro, we got to get the fuck out of here." But then I was like, "Just out of curiosity, can you run me the numbers?" This man leaves, comes back after 10 fucking minutes, probably sitting in the corner like doing like this because I don't know what type of math he did. He comes back and he goes, "Yeah, you're looking at $485 a month." $485 a month? For $485 a month, I should be fucking driving a Mercedes. I should be fucking pulling up in a Range Rover. I was besides myself. I'm like, "Sir, are you joking? Are you kidding?" He's like, "Well, if you could put a little bit more money down."
What?
So I'm just, at this point, I'm like doing it for shits and giggles. I was like, "What about $15,000 down? Do I have $15,000? No." When I tell you every fucking fiber of my being wanted to slap this man, I was really trying. I was really trying to be a good Samaritan, okay?
Wow. And it seemed like she did bring a guy, her brother, to the dealership to see. Thank God she did, because she probably would have just went where it, like, would have been pressured by the salesman and just got the car and did some stupid stuff. But good thing they sat down and looked through it thoroughly. And I don't, you know what? Did she even disclose that she got the car or not or anything? I'm not sure, but it seemed like she, thoroughly went through it, and I don't know if she got a car or not. Hopefully she did, but let's continue.
So as you guys know, I crashed my car, 3 months ago now? Got hit, got totaled, no car. Knew in that exact moment that I was looking at my crumpled up car that this was about to be a grave inconvenience. Glad I was alive, glad I was not seriously hurt or anything, no broken bones, just bruised and banged up and upset. But this shit still sucks. I struggle to make decisions, and I get a lot of anxiety about like big purchases. I have a lot of anxiety revolving around money and just wanting to make sure that I am getting like the absolute best deal that I can, that I'm not wasting my money on something stupid. Guess my sign. And it has just been such a fucking headache. I didn't start seriously looking for cars until about a month ago because I was in a show. If you don't know, I've mentioned it a couple times, but I am a musical theater performer, and I was in a show, and I was like, you know what, shows are already really fucking stressful. I am not burdening myself with the stress of trying to find a car. I have been using this car. This is my mother's car, but I need to get my own fucking car. And yesterday I drove all the way out, well, my dad drove me all the way out 2 hours away from where I live to fucking Fontana, to the Inland fucking Empire. Bitch, do you think that I want to be in the Inland Empire? Why would I want... No, there's no reason that I want to actively be in the fucking Inland Empire. And basically, I got scammed to go there. There was a car I saw online that I was like, whoa, this is really cute. It was a Hyundai Kona 2020. It had like less than 60,000 miles on it. Advertised price of less than $18,000. I was calling. I was trying to talk to somebody. I was asking for like an out-the-door price. She was being really fucking shady about it, not giving me any like straight answers. And I was like, this is weird. And like, why do you seem annoyed that I'm asking you questions? Like, this is your job. But I was like, okay, maybe I'm not going to go. And then when she kind of got the feeling that I wasn't going to go, she's like, don't worry, like, we'll make a deal, like, everything will work out, you'll leave in the car, like, da-da-da-da. The car, online, it said the car had been on the lot for 60 days. So I'm like, okay, no one's buying this car. That's a long time for a car to be on a lot, right? So they're going to want to get rid of it. It's already a really good deal. Like, my dad was like, let's just go. Let's go check it out. Like, it's fine. She knew I was only interested in that one car. She knew I was coming from 2 hours away. Tell me why. I get to the fucking dealership yesterday, and someone else, I don't even meet the woman that I was talking to, someone else comes to me, and he tells me, oh yeah, you're here for your appointment, da-da-da. So, we actually sold that car late last night. Here's the same one, a year newer, in that same color, but it's $5,000 more.
Oh my God, I went through the same thing. Got scammed. Dude, I hate those dealerships. I hate them. You gotta be really tough on them. Like, you have to know what you're doing. And if you don't know, and you plan on, like, if you don't know what you're gonna do or gonna say or have no plan, and you're gonna go on a lot by yourself, I advise you to like bring somebody that could be like a secondary backup, and like look for other things that you probably can't see. You probably seen certain things, but you need somebody else as a backup to see certain things that you just didn't see or miss, so they could help you out and negotiate, so you guys could negotiate against the salesperson, if that makes sense. But I got scammed like that. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Boy, I regret it. Oh, let's continue.
Bitch, my dad and I were so pissed. My dad was like, let's go. We're leaving. Like, I don't want to do business with these people. They were very clearly fishing, according to my dad. My dad has a lot more experience in this. This is only my second time buying a car. And, yeah, he's like, they were fishing. That shit was online. It was fake. And it was just to get you in here. And they knew I was coming from so far away. No one bothered to call me to tell me that they sold the car because the car didn't exist. So, yeah. Still no car. Still frustrated.
And they actually do that. Sorry to pause again. They actually do that. They put like a already sold car online, so they could bait you. They go for like the hottest cars that's like, that's up for sale, cheap. Hey, yeah, we have it available. They just, like he said, like what her dad said, they're just fishing for people. They just want to reel you in, so they could try to sell you something else and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, they do it all the time on like especially OfferUp. But some dealerships will say, hey, not for sale and stuff like that. They just want you to like get reeled in, basically.
And fuck you, Fontana Hyundai.
Someone explain to me what a market adjustment is. Now I know this isn't my usual content, so odds are this video ain't going to go anywhere. But this is something I really need to get off my chest, okay? So over the weekend, my wife and I decided to get her a new car. Mind you, we already knew what we kind of wanted to get. We knew we wanted to replace her Yoda with another Yoda. Okay? And we narrowed it down to 3 different styles: Highlander, RAV4, and the 4Runner. So, of course, going to the dealership, I knew exactly the 3 types of vehicles that I was looking for before I had my wife come to the dealership to test drive which one she actually wanted. So, of course, I got to the dealership. They had a handful of the 4Runners. They had a buttload of the Highlanders and even more of the RAV4s, okay? So I looked at all of them, and, we narrowed it down to 3 exact ones. And then of those 3, I showed my wife a picture of them, and then we narrowed it down to 2. But apparently the guy showing us the vehicles was not the actual negotiator. Okay, so now came to the negotiations. So, of course, we started negotiating on the Highlander. Mainly because it was bigger and, had more room and that kind of ordeal. And then throughout the negotiations, I noticed this one thing that he kept on referring to was this market adjustment. And I'm over here like, what are you market adjusting? You literally have over 10 of them on your lot, and the lot right down the road has 30. So my question is, where's this market adjustment going to? And what's the market adjustment for? My question is, can someone explain to me what that's for? Yes, we didn't get the Highlander. No, we did not pay a market adjustment. We actually got a RAV4. Mainly because the wife actually wanted the RAV4 more than the Highlander. Like I said, can someone please explain to me what this market adjustment is? Because I'm at a loss. And where does it go to? Does it go to the sales staff? Does it go to corporate? Does it go to the CEOs of the dealership? What is it for and where does it go to? Can someone please explain it to me? It's much appreciated. Thank you.
Why is buying a car such a fucking battle? So my last car broke, that one that I spent $3,000 on what I thought was a good used car, and yeah, it just broke. The turbo something, I don't know. But I don't know if the mechanic's lying to me, because I don't know what the hell's going on in my car. But I'm going to take his word on that, because what the fuck else do I have to do? So now I'm in the market for an actual higher-end car where I am going to get a fucking loan like a real adult, and capitalism fucking sucks, but that's what I gotta do. And hey, the Kia Soul is a very pretty car. The trouble is, I go in to buy the car, and you can't trust what they're saying. You know they're trying to screw you over. They know that you know that they're trying to screw you over, and I can't go in there and just be honest, saying, hey, I don't know a lot about cars, I don't know a lot about financing, give me the best deal fucking possible. And why isn't there just a fucking sticker price on there? Okay, this car is this much. Why do I have to fucking negotiate terms and all that fucking bullshit? Why do I have to wonder, is this guy selling me a bad car and he knows it? And what's up with this financing that they're trying to push me into a bigger car or whatever? Right. I don't fucking know. All I know is I like the Kia Soul. I want to check out a couple of other cars. I want a car under $18,000, under 60,000 miles, with fuel economy above 25 miles a gallon, which there are cars out there, and they're mostly Kia Souls, which is a cool looking fucking car. I love that car, so I went to go test drive a Kia Soul today. And first of all, the one that I wanted, of course, wasn't there, so they let me test drive a one that was higher, and then okay, whatever, let's test drive it. And then I'm a little bit of a tight squeeze, but once I'm in there, I'm okay, and it's a fun little car, and I like it. It's a cool looking car. And for nothing else, I want a cool fucking looking car, and it's comfy. But then he's like, okay, this one's $21,000, but I told him my fucking budget, $18,000. I'm already pre-approved from the fucking bank. It's fucking bullshit. Why is there such a battle? If somebody calls me and tells me they don't know what kind of phone they want, I ask them questions. Okay, how much money are you looking to spend? $200, $400, $800, $1,200? What do you want? And then I give them a recommendation. If they don't know what the differences are, I tell them the difference between the $200 and the $400 and the $1,200. I give them as much information as they want, and then I let them make a decision. And if they decide to think about it, that is fine with me, because my company is still going to get the sale in the end, and I don't give a fuck about adding lines. Why isn't buying a car the same way? Why all the fucking deceptive bullshit? This world fucking sucks sometimes.
I said it on Snapchat, but let me rant right here real quick. So I recently just got my first car. That's actually what I'm in right now. And when I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm finna be all over the country. No, I'm not. I lied to myself. I told my siblings I was gonna see them a lot more. I am not. I realize why we have FaceTime now is to stop from using gas. I'm at a gas station right now, bro, and I was not prepared for the amount of money that I am about to be spending on gas, because when I drove back from Georgia, my tank was almost on E. I was like, man, let me stop by the gas station, put $20 in my car, bring it up to almost full, right? No. It wasn't even close to full, bro. You know how the needle does this, then pops back? My needle said, it didn't even pop forward, bro. It said, bro, I put that $20 in my car. My car dead ass looked at me and said, are you serious, bro? I'm still hungry. I know you're hungry. That's why I'm at a gas station right now, bro. Then I gotta pay for brakes and...
Exactly.
Okay. So, why do people, like, they go to buy a new car and, like, you know, they're looking on a lot. Why the fuck would you look at, like, a Jeep truck, a Juck, whatever the fuck? Why would you look at that and be like, that is my dream car? That is my car. What makes you want to put your money towards that? I'm not judging, because I drive a Kia.
You better not be judging. But, hey, yeah, that's it for this video. Yeah, you better not be judging.